Alright, well, I gotta wait until the people come over, and I'm gonna test the internet again. So I'm gonna leave it on for a bit, and then we'll start. Yeah, so if you guys see that the disconnection like that, I'm gonna reconnect back again the Ethernet controller, and this just after Windows update. It's been like that since, and I don't know, I can't fix it. I tried everything. Alright, and also what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna connect my headphones so we can fly the shit out of it with a good sound. Okay, let's repeat a little bit. Before we go, let's repeat a little bit. I'm gonna show you, and I want you kind of follow me on that one. Follow me through. Just kind of refresh, so you understand. We will go really fast with that, and then we're gonna dive into the most important thing that we're gonna use today, right? Okay. You see, that's what I do, guys. I off and on this controller, and that's only how it works at the times. Alright. Okay, so this document in my Discord link I will post later, but you'll find my Discord. If you don't, I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna temporarily invite people. Yeah, my Twitch not working. Like, it's a whole fucking thing. I gotta. Sorry for dumb question, but how did you get rotate MD to look so good? Good one. Good one. All right. I already showed, again, for those who will watch the videos later, so it doesn't disconnect, right? All the eye candy, how it sees, all on my Discord. Okay, so please follow my Discord, and you'll find it there. All interesting things about how to tune your sim to look flyable. And Discord is in chat. I will also leave the link in the video description. Okay. So, all right. So, initial things. Learn your limitations, right? So just go to limitations to navigate fast through all this. You got right here. You see, you got user checklist. It explains to you. It might seem like a lot, right? A lot of information, but trust me, it is. It is not. It's only 1,300 pages, but I'll help you navigate through it. So just find the limitations. You see the highlights, and just go by this one. All right. And the limitation is going to be in front. All right. Right about how to. Well, no, that one I'm going to show it to you. Don't worry about this one. Okay. Then, also, so it's a regular ways of how usually these get put together. So you get, in first you got limitations, then you got abnormals, then you got normal operation, and then you got your plates, kind of loft stuff, just your how, and then you got your performance. But that's not the order we're gonna do it. I just want you to find the limitations, know the limitations, just so you know what to expect. So you're not gonna be surprised when I throw slats at speed of 250 or 260, because it's completely normal. This plane can handle flaps 11 at speed of like 250. Slats even more. Slats is like 280. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna use it at that speed. It's just that, so you know. Okay, so limitations. Then I want you to open. Okay, so there are checklists. I also saved checklists. I also shared prepared checklists. So that's these, right? You do the flow, then you do the checklist. Flow, checklist, flow, checklist, flow, checklist. Okay, and that's the shortened flow. That's not a checklist. That's a shortened flow. Yeah, definitely, you can use it as a checklist when you learn. But yeah, this part is for first flight of the day, and this part is for receiving aircraft. Basically, turnaround. Okay. Uh, okay. Um, then goes the plates. You see. So just start with normal operations. You figure it out. It's easy. Trust me, it's easy. If just read through and do each one of those as it says in normal, right? And then when you do it once, you're already gonna know. If you do it once, you'll go ahead and open this. So run through. Okay, I'll show you what is what here. Okay, so it does not look too scary for you. Starting from here, these are external ground. You're not gonna need it in the sim. Different panels, so you know what panel I'm talking about. But I'm gonna name, if I'm talking about MCP, that's gonna be main control panel. So I can call it for as a control panel, right? A checklist. Now out here, this is explanation, shortened explanation of what you do right here. So this is expanded. So basically you see a cockpit inspection gear pins. You see this one here, cockpit expansion gear pins, and it shows you what you do it and why. So get yourself a coffee or whatever you like and just sit cold and dark, do not hurry, and just do all of these one by one with the explanation here. Because next flight, what you're gonna do, you're not gonna do these just unless you forgot, you can reference to, but you're gonna try just to do the tops. So you're gonna actually scroll, but you will just do the tops, right? And you can understand kind of mm, put it together in your head, you know what I mean? Then when you do, it's all flows, and all of these flows are in specific order for a reason. So then when you understand why the reason, I'm going to explain to you what's the reason why you do it. You will just open that page and you will just do those just by seeing here. And trust me, after I explain it to you, you will understand the big point why you even do it in the first place. You understand? So it's not like a stupid following flow just because it is. It actually means something. Well, basically everything means in aviation is all built on blood. So you're gonna do a first flight of the day. So learn that, then skip the abnormal stuff, which is before that. Skip the abnormal. Read a bit about operation in general. So just then what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna explain to you basically loft, right? Loft, right? Loft, right? The loft, LOFT. It's kind of like line chain, right? Also, you can see these pretty plates which show you this is the old version, which is actually built for MD-80, but it still works for this one, trust me. Just okay, so that's what we're gonna go through today, and there is just the numbers, basically like your performance table, and then there's just some stuff you might have questions to, and some of the stuff you need to know. So start with those, okay? I uploaded all of this to my Discord. Okay, matter of fact, let me actually throw a link over there to Discord. Some people might want to watch this later. Internet once in a while, you could go. It's my voice. All right. Live. Boom. Awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go outside and smoke. And when I come back, we will do this. So we'll start. Okay. I don't know how to explain in my video, but anyways, I explained it how I could in Facebook. Okay. Buddy. Is it fucking up again? Yeah, it's fucking up. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back. Obviously, this video, since the time is running right now, it's almost 1 o'clock. Not many people will be watching live this, so I make it more for somebody who's gonna watch it later. Maybe, just maybe, even I will do I will clean cut the videos maybe later. We'll see. Oh, it's crap. Okay, guys. I'm gonna wait until more people come. Yeah, it's all my internet is connecting. It's just crap. Um. we'll be back, guys. All right. Welcome aboard. Okay, so again, guys, I will just go and smoke once in a while. Uh, if you just joined, please, when you're finished through, open the video and watch what I mentioned in earlier, right, time. So I will smoke and then we'll start, okay? Right guys, now it's gonna be a better sound. Um, I still haven't got to smoke. I've just been sitting and chilling out here. So it's gonna be once we go, we go. Okay. So again, take that file that you got, and go in this order: limitations, normal operation, standard normal operation procedure. First time you go, you look at expanded normal operations, such as right here. This is normal ops. See, this is what you're gonna need to do, right? This is the first flight of the day, but instead of this cockpit inspection gear pins or something, you will go right here and then do this, read this. All right, so do the whole normal, limitations, normal, and then once you do that, I'm gonna help you with getting through if you haven't started or this is a new plane for you. I'm gonna do it regardless. I'm gonna say and mention why I do it anyways, right? So and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply it. So we will apply profiles and plates today. Now let me tell you, these are slightly different sometimes depending on what's going on, and I'm gonna show you why it's going on and how it's going on. All right, so bear with me for another 3 more minutes and we'll start. Okay. Also, learn how the systems work, because then and only then you'll understand some things, why you can't do certain things, or why certain things don't work as you would want to. So for example, you see that right here, I'll show you. It's actually great piece of knowledge right here. Look, our hydraulic's been off for a while, so you see the flaps drooped a little bit. You see the extended lights drooped as well. So, you know, hydraulics bleed off, and this is the ends of the line, so of course they're gonna be affected first. Okay, and as well as you won't be able to use these, you won't be able to close the back stairs unless you have hydraulic valves. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna establish the power with APU, and the aircraft is super hot inside, I bet. Let's see. So wait, where's my volume? Hold on a second. The volume is up. What's up? Let's see.
FS Realistic connected.
FS Realistic connected. Alright. What's that? Meh. I think it's the loudest you can get. I mean, I did the loudest for myself, but for you, I don't know if you need that. Let me see. Maybe you need that a little bit up volume like that. Let me know. Let me know in chat. No. Check this out. If you don't have no lights, right? The switch doesn't work. No work. Float, right? Ah, now hold on. When we first load, let's touch all the switches so they start working. The sounds of them start working. That's how the sound pack works. I'm doing it only because the sound pack won't register them. Well, okay, so as you can see, the lights don't work, and they shouldn't, right? Maybe. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This is that's common mistake. That's the galley. Oh, but that's interesting already. Oh, okay, work. Alright, so I was gonna say my Mercy lights don't work, but they do. Right here. It's just super light in the cockpit, so you can't see. them working, I guess. Again, I do this. Alright, so you see, now the lights is off, so we check that. Okay, I'm gonna start with APU, so good. These are off. Hydraulics are off. The pumps are off. Oh, it's a norm. Looking good. Yeah. Yeah. Um, so I hate that. Hold on a sec. There it is. That's what I wanted. Because we sit like fucking blind, you know what I mean? Alright. So, I want you to look right here. We've turned on the battery, so we need to know what is juice, right? So, battery ampage and voltage. 25 and more will do it. So 25 and more will do it, and just make sure that before you start that all this is off, like ACs, the fire engine and off, norm, APU is a norm, just all that, right? Quite a traffic for tonight. So check this out, then do
fire left engine,
the 14 light check.
fire right
1, 2,
engine,
3, 4,
fire left
all the
engine,
lights, just count them out.
fire right engine, fire left engine, fire right engine,
And then below.
fire left engine,
Alright. I also do the lights check, and I dim them as well. That way, okay, and they don't work dim on without the AC power, and that's normal. That's normal. I actually didn't know that. All right, so and they're gonna work partly for the test too. So I'm just making it up. In Boeing they do that, but I want to actually see that because it's gonna half. It's not gonna do anything. So with the AC power off, we need to run the start pump. So we'll run the start pump and start the APU. So APU area is clear, and yeah. I'm gonna hold it until the arrow goes up. There it is. Our starship is starting up. Meanwhile, while it does that, I'm gonna set the lights how they're supposed to be set. You know what I mean? By the time it's gonna, do its thing, the lights are already gonna be preset how I want it usually. So I got off of my memory. And of course, they're gonna be for the night time, right? For the best night time. So I'm gonna prepare them all, even though they're not on. But they'll, as soon as I As soon as I start that puppy up, I mean connected on the AC, you'll see it all working. Alright. What's it got? Good. Okay, good. Voltage, good everything.
Autopilot.
Alright, we need to turn that fucker off. Just about that much. See, for the night, I don't go crazy with lights. I dim those as well. See, they're dim now. So you see the difference, right? Well, now you kind of won't see a difference because it's dark, but you'll see a difference when we're gonna be taxing. Alright, so we are on the power right away, legal stuff, position. And also I'm gonna check all the lights since we're going out at night, so check out these. I'm gonna get 2 landing lights on the left and right. Yeah, right and left, yeah, good. And check these all around. Should be able to see some of them. Can't. I actually can't stick my head out. That's not normal. Yeah, but they all work, so. Let's imagine I did that. Just leave that. And leave the logo lights. We want to be proud of our flag, yeah? Get the logo lights on. Get it to sound too. Alright. So by that time, with all that, we'll just use its air, just a little bit of its air. And we'll use the right. There we go. And then open this thing out here. Just one. Since we're already on AC power, we're gonna run the let's see. If we have fuel in the center tank, we'll better off run from the center. And it will run from center. Normally it runs from the right one, but if you have fuel in center, it will. And the start pump goes off. Alright, then just goes the normal flow, right? Initially I do all the fire tests, so all the hot should goes off, right? So before even fire test, just all uninitiators, just make sure that all these are at seen. So before you test anything, how you know it's gonna work if your indication is not working, right? So that's logical to do initially the light test before you do anything in any plane, basically. And let me tell you one thing. Some of the stuff that you can see in your AFM, like POH, FCOM, blah blah blah, it's not necessarily in correct order. It might seem so, but trust me, some things are better off even logical, like this thing, right? So you understand why, right? It would be stupid to start testing all the other systems, but it is not in the, it's not actually the first item on the list, but it's alright. I'm doing combined because I'm doing more the way that per SOP, but more logical way. So it doesn't say in SOP that you should be doing it in specific order. So do all the hot tests first, right?
Fire left
Okay.
engine. Fire right engine. Fire left engine.
Okay.
Fire right engine.
Then I would just do all the dings and dongs as I call it, right? So I would test
Landing gear.
all that.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
And of course I want to see the hydraulic oil and oxygen. So these three is my main guest. But look at that. So that's your flaps that droop. Remember. Make sure that we set on park and brake here. Just I'm gonna off it since we're in chocks. But here we go. Let's get that going here. Hydraulics. See, the right side is going up, and it's already going up. And we're gonna transfer it to the left side. We got good oil quantity 16-15. We got good hydraulic quantity 14-14. That's good. The first officer is gonna go and do a walk around right now. We're gonna keep it at both hydraulics on just while he does that, so he sees all the if any dripping or anything like that. I'm killing my mic. What's happening? If he's gonna see anything outside suspicious. That's my mic is going like fucking. I need a hush kit. Where's spit kit? Where's my spit kit? Okay, so yeah, that sound pack supposedly has these two features, and that one, I don't know, I'm gonna keep it default, but I don't really like it. Some parts of it are okay, but some are not. So that's why I'm using FS Realistic with my sound on top of it. But I would, personally, I would redo the engines though. And I asked him if he wants, he can contact me. I can redo the engines on it, and we're all quite good. All he needs to do is send me the file, the original, so I can enter my data in there and my sounds, and he'll give back a perfect sound pack. I won't charge for it. I don't care. Only one favor he will need to do for me. That's it. Favor for a favor, you know? Okay. So tell him if you guys want good engines with that motherfucker. Let me tell you, boy. I specifically recorded this type just before its closure because I knew the motherfucker was gonna go out. So I thought, well, I better record that, even though I was gonna do the 83 and the Mad Dog sounds for the rotate, but I stopped. I didn't want to anymore. 1 second. Before we even do, I want to see if it's stable. Okay, so I want to see the percent of RPM. I want to see the AGT. The air is going good. We got a good pneumatic pressure. Let's see if we can get both sides and off. I just want to check the. See, I want to check the good bleed. So you see, if I turn it off, the pneumatic pressure is good. So I check the good bleed. You can actually sometimes, if it's, let's say for any reason it's not that warm outside, right, and that you don't even need air conditioning, right? Sometimes it happens like that. What I would do, I'll show you. Something is like sounding from there. Do you guys hear that? Some talking or something. Yeah, guys, you gotta ask something in chat. I want to see some activity. I could not believe that Juan can do and know everything I'm talking about, and maybe everyone knows what I'm talking about. So if you want to do a normal flow, what would you do? Okay, so let's say we don't need to use the AC. It's normal 15 degrees Celsius. You would need the outflow valve open like it is right now. See if it's open, it's gonna be in this position right now like it is. Pull out. So you know where to, this way it goes, the other way not. So full aft open, your outflow valve is open, your ram air open, and your right supply is off, HP bleed off, basically. So this is how, see that? But, hold on a second. I'm sorry, I just, either that way, this is one way, or let's actually use the galley. Galley uses a lot of power, guys. Look, you see the AC load is jumping, boom, whole lot of power it uses. So on electrical load, if you need to start the engines, you gotta do this without the galley power. So okay, we'll put that out later. We'll check the I want to check the whole thing. So I'm running on APU. I want to know everything about my APU and what's what. So are we safe to be here right now with working aircraft? That's the whole checks. Let me show you. Think of it like this. Think of this like that. It's drawing time, guys. My favorite part. I'm just like a regular crazy person. I need to draw things every time. So no, on a serious note though, guys, that's serious note. All right, you are here. And you're scratching your head. Okay. So you got a captain. And the whole flow goes like this. This is the time that it takes to pass to get flying. So this is the point of flying. There you go. I'm doing a basic how you draw it. Anyways, this is your goal, right? That's your goal. We'll call it G. I want to make sure that it's catching it. Okay, it's catching it, right? And this way, it's a probability of no-go. So no-go, and this is go, which is G. Okay, and no-go right here. That's like a dick. That looks like a that looks like a hairy penis. Okay, so you want your knowledge about the aircraft while you go in there is like this. From the very, very important, this is the line of death, I call it. Yeah. Wow, I drew it like a fucking gothic style. My gosh. Alright, so this is the line of death. Any punctuation, like anything that you punch through at certain distance, or you have holes in it, will will leave you at will leave you dead, right? But check this out, guys. It is not necessary. You're not necessary, but this is written in blood. This is why I got my red marker. That is your knowledge about the whole plane. Look at it. And it goes from here and it just kind of goes gay, right? You understand? So to the green. And in here, basically this is at every time. So this is like a time, right? This is in time, right? Time. Within time, you find out more information for your aircraft to be safe at where it is right now. Basically, you got in the aircraft, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe it's already on fire. This is why we are testing all the things, and they are tested within the limits of the most important to least important. You understand? And our point of this is, first, initially, to be safe myself here, and then as time goes on, we add crew and passengers, right? So we're building them in a safe box. We're building them in the green box. Out here in the red box, when we are in the aircraft. We don't know what's happening in the aircraft. Who knows? What the fuck? Maybe the guy outside was driving a tow truck and or like the food truck, and hit a wing and he damaged the hydraulic power, and we're dripping with hydraulics on the fucking tarmac, and our APU is running and that shit's about to catch on fire. You understand where I'm coming from? Okay, so we ought to do the most important things first, based on our knowledge about the aircraft, and then we are going into the greens. So this is why some of these are critical items here, which is basically all the main systems. But the first is your liquids, hydraulic, oxygen, and engine oil. Hoe. Think of it as a hoe. You're taking a hoe with you. No, seriously, hydraulic oil and engine oil. This is what you're gonna. You see, it even looks like a vehicle. Is it gonna take you to take off or not? So that's your vehicle. So you would start it up like that. And this is why all important stuff first. So let's go check the oxygen. Okay, the APU is running and I don't see any problems with it so far. The flight The goddamn. Also, check these. Look, you just get in the plane. We don't know what happened with it. You see, do the test. All that means is it just working. So no heat anywhere so far. No heat coming from anywhere. Yeah, anyway, but we are in Florida, so of course I'm gonna use it. But you understand how to use whenever you sit with no power, you can open ram air and you can use one of its right while the outflow valve is working. Okay, so that way you got the AC. Make sure that every time you get the proper side has its own pneumatic crossfeed. So this comes here with normal operation only when you're using that supply from APU. That's it. So the rest of it, no, don't worry about it. We're just gonna use it for the APU. It has more features and purposes, but yeah, once you're done, of course, off. Right, well, that's the stand-up part of it. Okay, so let's close the windows since we're again. Let's see. Okay, so now I call it the stand-up part. Stand-up convenient part. Because you have to stand up to prepare for the aircraft later. You can't do it out of your seat. It's just non-practical for this part of checking. Sheesh. Okay, I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna need to go to smoke. I'll do the cockpit prep first, and then I'll go to smoke. All right. Smoking is bad for you guys. I'm gonna quit someday. Just not today. All right. The cabin is checked. It's looking good. And check all of our circuit breakers. All the way down there, and there's more over there, and there, and here. And these actually work right here. Somebody's speaking, some chick. Alright, my FO is back. He said everything is good. I'm turning off the trans. Okay, then what we do is check all the emergency equipment on board. First of all, let's go ahead and check these. Set the mask. You gotta speak on this one. 100%. Speak on the mask. Make sure that this one goes in it with mic. Yeah. So woo, 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 woo. Next, we're gonna leave it normal and set it to boom. Okay. Next thing, we're gonna check the emergency power. So we're gonna be done with electrical, right? So wrong. So when I turn it on, you'll see the emergency power in use, and you'll see the amperage. Look, see the amperage is losing the juice. And whenever I'm gonna switch it off, watch how it's gonna pulsate. So it's now it's charging. Look how it's gonna pulsate this arrow. See, it's pulsating. That means it's charging. It's good. Our battery is perfect. Okay. So I like all these details, guys. I mean, this model is one of the best. I tell you, because it's really honestly, you know, this model should be not should be worshipped, but it should be it should have definitely more attention than just as it is. Not many people would like to fly real aircraft. They all want to fly electric things. Sorry for the dumb questions. Oh, well, yeah. That was a long time ago. Yeah, because you guys, you motherfuckers don't write anything in chat. That's why. That's fucked up. Gotta write something in chat, you know. Because the interface is easy, guys. You write something in chat, my videos get promoted. My videos get promoted, I get more viewers, more money. More money, more motivation for me to do things for you. So it's in your, how do you call it? It's in your interests of keep me motivated. Because I might get actually extra motivated and do a sound pack for this model or whatever, you know. Whatever I might do. Let's close this thing. Close this thing. Steer. We also will close that. We don't need that. We don't have any passengers today. We're just so I'm setting this thing. I'm looking at my technical log because I want to find out what was with my aircraft. So basically, that one was actually good. Everything is working. What I wanted to go smoke actually, guys. I wanted to go smoke. So oil, temperature, hydraulic, oil, everything perfect. Okay. So finishing on the electric, this thing. Okay. You see your everything is connected there, left, right side, working good. Now, what you gonna do is check the cross tie. Looking good. Okay, so mercy lights goes on, smoking on, smoking mode on. I'm gonna go smoke. So check that one. Yeah. Unless you are using to check everything else, such as like okay, perfect APU power, that one should be left at amperage. Okay. These are all 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. We're gonna check the cockpit recorder. Test. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Green light. Let me check that one as well. Check for the light off. And check for light on. No cap. Oh, sounds nothing, guys. What the hell? See, yeah, it says flight recorder off. Yeah. Oh man. Just get rid of this light. It's gonna blind my fucking eye. You notice? You know how this in this sim is like so super bright that you would hurt your eyes sometimes. That's good. I like that. Alright. All babies on board. Okay, looking nice and normal. If you if we already be flying real like leg, we would insert this thing right here. Let's check the PA. Check the anti-skid test. Yeah. Outboard skid over here, all lighting up. And on. Okay. Stall, stool, all other furniture. Well, basic furniture of that is your casket. That's your that's your furniture.
Overspeed.
That's the only time. Do you guys imagine that we go only time in our life we go into the furniture?
Overspeed.
That's sad thing. Well, it's actually fun. Depends how you look at it. Alright. Stall max test. We did that. Ice fog test. There you go. Ice FOD. All kinds of whistles there. On. Yes, I see you. And also do the windshield.
Headwind, shear, headwind, shear.
Get the windshield lights here.
Shear. Tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
Glide slope. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
So you notice how I do things in groups, but at the same time, not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not grouping them as much as you would think, but more of that picture that I drew. Okay. Okay, and then goes on here. Normally at this point you would start boarding passengers. This one's gonna be 215. Okay, that's gonna be set. If they're not set, they're always gonna be like 100 or 000. Okay, so just so you know. We're also accepting passengers on board in our chat. Now check these. Chrono works. We're gonna calculate the C part. Yeah, good. No flags, normal. Let's set my brightness. You see it says 50, heading hold, alt hold. You check normally the auto-land capabilities, so 11030. That's first flight of the day checklist. Same non-use frequency for the localizer. And DFGC tick is on the left, so boomers just hit the auto-land. It says auto pre-flight test just on this one. On FMA. On this one does not do it, and you should get a no auto-land light as well. Yeah, yes. I mean, I could have already pick up and went. You know that. I can just start it up fucking the same minute. But we are not in military. We're not trying to be test pilots. We just flying with normal SOP. Right. This test is complete. Almost. They take a while. Yeah, it's complete now. You switch it to the right one and then do this one again. Now this side is doing it. While this one is done, you can check that. It's gonna just test the left side, so no worries. Okay, then you'll do the TCAS test.
TCAS system test OK.
And one more oral. So you see how I group the orals all together. You see the alpha valve. If you can see that. It's closing because that wheel is rotating this. That's your alpha valve basically. Yeah. Record. So I'm looking at this thing and I see nothing that we haven't checked yet. Oh, also here, you see that two lights are on like this. They're not supposed to be like that. Even though we're not gonna reach any serious altitude, still you're gonna go to standby, primary, and then press the switch again. It should be extinguished. But I'll tell you this, man. Alright, 130. 130. Wow. Okay. Check these. Check the meters. The only one's gonna go out is the red probe. The rest of them all work, see. Okay. Also, you don't have any blue lights for any icing, such as this. That would you have for each wing and engine. And entered everything here. Test all that panel. All this has been tested. The eye spots, the logo lights. You're proud wearing your colors. Fan, auto, all standby. Yeah, you just close the doors. Time to submerge. Time to submerge. Whereas we need like a instead of seat belts, we would need a freaking alarm. Alarm. Ну, конечно, быть хуесосом. Не лайкайте, блять, ничего не пишет. Окей. Ну, вот так вот. Такая у нас дружба, блять, с вами. Я вам все, вы мне ничего. Alright. So this one I would add. I'll edit more while we taxi, because you can't quite see what I'm doing here. Even though, still I'm gonna need to. Okay, so you would preheat the panels, right? So anti-ice, anti-fog, if needed. If not needed, off, and feel with your hand the windshield. After a minute or so, it will be warm. Okay, yeah, the forward pumps. That's it. Yeah. So where it's finished is my passenger is boarded. Out here we're just gonna need CDU planning and that's it, and the whole 9 yards. Out here also, of course, with the procedures, you check the each and every like this inlet oil, I mean fuel inlet pressure. So like this, boom, boom. You'll see it, right? Let each disappear. I hate that system. It's stupid, guys. Supposed to be right, left system. I mean right system. Yep. So right system is starving, right? Why does it do that? It's too fast. It shouldn't be going too fast like this. See, press, push. I fucking brain farted because of that. Yeah, I was gonna check these crossbleed. See, crossbleed works. Same goes for the other side. See, no lights. Now lights. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Alright, and back with the center. And put that on the okay. That side's tested, and now I'm gonna fill up the CD, but only two few things: the totalizer check and this check right here. See, no more disappear. Inverter. Okay.
Butt lab. Flat. Stabilizer. Butt lab. Flat. Stabilizer. Auto boilers. Butt lab.
Should just test all the systems pretty much, and then we'll do the checklist. Oh. I'm gonna go smoke right now. I'm coming back. We did the most of it, so we did most of it. We are veterans. No, seriously, we checked a whole lot. Now let me check also the fuel waste here. By these reset. Okay. We're gonna need to manually insert the proper gross weight here.
Landing gear.
Just like to do that. I'm gonna enter the data and I'll be right back. Ребята, я только что бизнес придумал. Я только что... Ну, я их все называю мини-бизнесы, потому что они все разные вещи делают. Там звуки, там это. Oh yeah, I'm back. That was a tough ass smoke break. But I just got a idea of business inside flight simulation. Okay, okay guys, I need people who will work percentage based, percent of sales, that is, right? Percent of sales you will get every month. I need video guy, I need admins that can work on the website that will be based kind of like admin slash support. One, so video guy, second one admin support, and a programmer. Yes, these three. Program. These three, and one I need. Well, ultimately I'll need a 3D guy, but not for this project. This project, that I might need it, but I might need it for later projects for sure, for 100%. This is like a graphic guy, you know, 3D. So these three, I need all contracts